Hey there gamers, Cover Fire here again playing Division. So I'm still here providing simple builds and gameplay for new and existing players. And hello to the Filipino gaming community and also to all the players out there in the SEA region. So for today I'm gonna show you my fully optimized striker classified gear. Includes the build and the gear pieces and the weapons. So, what's in it for you when you use the striker classified gear set? So for two pieces, you get 20% stability. Three, you get 10% EAD. Then for four, uh, every hit count you made with your weapon, it gives you 1% damage, and basically it stacks up to 100%. So missing shots will lose the bonus or drop the bonus by 2%. And also, when you're not making any counter shots at all, you reduce the 1% of the bonus or the stack every second. And also, it's not possible to gain any stacks if you're suffering from any EMP status. So if you have 5, you get 10% stability and then 5% EAD. And then if you have all the pieces, you get the um, improved striker battle gear. So every hit now uh, adds 2 stacks to the self-healing bonus. So when you're getting stack of when you're making any counted shots, you get 2 of the stack, so up to 100 hits as well. So that includes damage and also the healing bonus, 0.001. And this bonus can be increased for every 3000 stamina. So in our case, we have 9000 stamina. So technically, we have increased the stack to by 0.05% since we have for 3 times, since we have 9k stamina. So if we miss the shot, then again we drop the bonus by 1, and the bonus stack as well for every second reduces by 2 this time. And basically, the stack itself can be removed if you're suffering from any effects of EMP. So that includes the EMP grenade, also the EMP skill for in the PvP for any other players out there. And also, this set has been nerfed before. So while in the dark zone, last stand, or skirmish, each hit only adds 1 stack instead of 2, and the healing rate is also reduced for these areas. However, if you're playing in, let's say, underground or survival, if you manage to get the classified gear, yeah, you're not nerfed in those areas. So that's it for the striker. For our stats here, for my chest piece, main stat that I have is stamina, then skill, haste, health, ammo capacity. And for the mod, I have stamina mod, 2 of them, signature ability, resource gain. So we could gain that signature skill. We could have that recharge speed faster. And I'm using stamina for us to reach that 9k stamina here. Then for my mask, main stat, then again here, stamina, and then EAD in this case. And then blind def resistance. You can change EAD here if you want crit chance or crit damage, or even skill haste, or health if you want that survivability. Then for our mod, I'm using stamina again for us to reach that 9,000 stamina. Then crit chance for DPS. Then for the knee pads, main stat, then again stamina, and then health for survivability, and then a bunch of resistance here, shock, burn, and blind depth resistance. And then for the mod, then again I have one stamina mod, crit chance for DPS, and then support station healing speed. I'm using support station skill for this build. Then for the backpack, main stat this time, firearms, health, ammo capacity. Always good to have ammo capacity on the backpack and also on the chest piece, so you could have that luxury of having more ammo in prolonged firefights. So mod, crit chance, stamina, and then two performance mod for the seeker mine damage. And then for the gloves, main stat stamina, skill haste, crit chance, crit damage. Then for the holster, main stat stamina, then skill haste. And for our mod, support station healing speed. So technically we have a total of 9% support station healing speed, because I added that on these two items here. And then seeker mine damage on the backpack. So what is the best weapon for striker? For striker, it's a must-have for you to have the exotic, the showstopper. Why? Because this is a shotgun. So as you could see, the bonus for getting in the uh, for 4 pieces of the gear, you get the stacks for any consecutive hits. Then it's the same on the 6 piece, but you get 2 stacks this time for any consecutive hits. So it's a must-have for you to have the showstopper, because every shot by the shotgun, a single shot of the shotgun would release a lot of projectiles. So if those hit an enemy consecutively, it would give you at least multiple stacks for just a single shot. So for the talent, I have self-preserve. Uh, Critical hits on this weapon heals you for 3% of the damage dealt, and then unforgiving, missing health segments increases your damage by one missing segment by 10%, two missing segments by 25%. So if you're low in health, you get a damage increase by 25. And showstopper, so your accuracy with this weapon increases fewer shells you have left in the magazine. So you'll see this later. Your target reticle would actually decreases, and they keep on decreasing when you're using the bullets in your magazine. So fewer shells you have on the magazine, the reticle would keep on decreasing. So it would only reset back to its default size when you reload. Then for my primary, I'm using the exotic SMG, the house. For the talent, predatory, killing any target regenerates 35% health for 20 seconds. This is good. Why? Because you have a 9,000 stamina. So 35% of your health is actually very large in number, because you have 640,000 toughness. Then self-preserve, the same talent earlier, critical hits with this weapon heals you for 3% of the damage dealt, and then card counter, you get 20% damage increase for this weapon if you have half a clip. So it's random, it's either the first half or the second half of the magazine, so it's really random. It flips over when you reload. Then for my sidearm, you can use anything here for the sidearm, but since I fully optimized everything here, I'm using Golden Rhino and talent accurate, increase accuracy by 25%, and then the Golden Rhino increase stagger by 200%. Now for the skills, so for me, I'm using the support station, and the mod I'm using is Immunizer. So Immunizer drops recovery station that removes any status effects. So, and the next skill that I have is Seeker Mine Cluster. So Seeker Mine separates into smaller mines and seeks out multiple targets. And then for the signature skill, I have Recovery Link for survivability. If you get zeroed out on HP, it automatically activates itself and heals you. You could also go for Tactical Link. You have the amount of DPS here. I'll show you later because when you're using Striker and you have full stack, it actually doubles your firearm statistics here. So if you have 100 stacks of the bonus of the Striker Battle Gear, you get like, for me, 500,000 primary firepower. So that's for the skills. So for me, Recovery Link, Tactical Link, and Survivor Link, they're all viable for the build. It's really up to your playstyle. But for now, I settled on Recovery Link. So for the passive, I'm using Adrenaline. Using a medkit gives you 7 seconds of immunity for status effect. And then Strike Back, reaching low health, reduces active skill cooldown. So uh, we need to have our skill to support us, especially the support station, to be always active. So having a cooldown reduction is good. And then you're constantly moving and firing. So on the move, for me, is really effective. Kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 15% for 10 seconds. And then since I'm using Seeker Mind, chain reaction, damage to multiple hostiles with an explosion would apply 20% more damage. So more damage using Seeker Mind. Then again, it's up to you. You could substitute any skill. Some other players would use precision, so getting a headshot to any hostile would pulse them for 10 seconds. So pulsing a target would give you an increase on crit chance. So that's also good. And then uh, some others would also go for stopping power. Suppress a hostile to increase headshot damage by 25% for 10 seconds. So there are a lot of good talents there. It's really up to your playstyle on what you are comfortable with. Okay, so that's it for the Striker Battle Gear. So I'm gonna show you a bit of gameplay for this build. So let's go ahead and do a fast travel.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Warning, entering dark zone.
So Striker, it's a little bit aggressive in terms of playstyle because you need to build up the stacks. So as you can see, multiple consecutive shots there, and I have 2 stacks because I have the 6 piece. Then you can go switch up if you have enough stacks. And if you notice, your primary firepower would increase as the stack increases. So also the showstopper, as you can see, the reticle size decreases. So the fewer shells that I have, the accurate the weapon gets. So this is also the good thing about the Striker. You have a self-healing capability as long as you have the So then again, a little bit of aggressive playstyle. Since you have the survivability and toughness, plus that self-healing capability.
Make no mistake. Asshole's got him. Oh shit!
Area secure.
So if you notice, we have a bit of stacks and the firepower keeps on lowering because I'm losing stack. So if I have a maximum stack, it would double the primary firepower I have. So I think I have around 250k of primary firepower. So if I have both stack here on the bottom reaching 100, I'll get around 500,000. So that's it for Striker. So make sure to make use of the build. It's really effective for going solo. Even though it's been nerfed before, it's still viable in Dark Zone, Underground. It's also viable in PvP. You just have to be very careful in terms of those who uses EMP. So because you would lose the stack if you get hit by an EMP grenade or a sticky bomb using an EMP mod. And so thank you, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.